Something has been stressing me, it kills me day to day. Can't forget it, traumatizing it, the damage to my brain. I try to keep it hidden, I can no longer contain. I just wanted to meet my idol.
What have you created?
Shit ain't the same, I can't sleep, I had to witness so much pain. I'll just start from the beginning. I was working and the day was almost over. I was happy, I was finally getting paid. I had decided that that check would go towards being entertained. My favorite rapper had a show in town, it was that weekend. And all I really wanted at the time was to go see him. So skip a couple days and the time had come around. I arrived at the show and it was hype and getting loud. He played a bunch of hits, he did it for a couple hours. And at around 11 shit was coming to an end. I had noticed that towards the end his attitude was sour. He left the backstage open so I went to go see him. I caught him walking around with I assumed to be his friends. I had him sign an album, here's where shit really begins. We talked about his music and the city that it stemmed. From that point on I want our talk to end. Now, it was 1 AM, he got up to walk again. He whispered to his friends and then told me he had a plan. He asked me if I wanna tag along, I said I guess. But shit was suspicious, I still followed cause of him. We all got in the van, we drove for 40 minutes. The driver was super quiet with the occasional whisper. The one who can't be named, that's the driver, what the deal is. We stopped outside a factory, just some abandoned building. The gang approached the building, we just opened up the door. And when we went inside, this dirty condoms on the floor. I probably should've questioned it, but I had gone too far. We came up on some cells, I heard her whimper through the bars. Her skin was looking pale and she had nothing she could wear. Blood and feces stained the walls as she sat on her chair. They smiled and they giggled at the poor woman's despair. I heard a belt and buckle, her expression became scared. I will admit I froze up, I was standing there in shock. The one who can't be named just muttered, she must want some cock. His friend said let the new guy get some, then unlatched the lock. She started screaming no, and then I picked up a big rock. I smashed it over someone's head, I couldn't focus, I was scared. The only thought that's in my mind is run as fast as you can. I got back to the van, but there were no keys to be found. So I stayed on the ground, I just sprinted back to town. Now you see why I call him the one who can't be named. I promised I would snitch if those guys didn't seem insane. I still feel like they're coming for me, never feel alone. I wonder if that girl is dead. The police found her, buried under my home. I didn't do it. I ain't doing this right. I gotta wake up. Wake up.